Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. It's Rebecca and we are doing July favorites. How about that? It's August. I'm a Leo. It's my birthday in a week. I will be 49 and I completely embrace it. Do I occasionally just break down in tears because my children are getting older and yes. You would think I would be excited to be an empty nester, but I'm just like nervous because I don't like change. Big change is really hard for me. And so little change is really hard for me. So yeah, just the idea of something shifting so dramatically from what I've known these last 20 some years. Yeah, I'm a little scared. Plus, I know my son is, it's rough being a freshman out to college. Like, it's not what they say. It's not cracked up to be what they say it is, you know? It's like, you're scared. You're scared when your kids drive and when they go away and when they're hours away and a plane ride away, not just like 30 minutes away. And okay, anyway. So, welcome. If you're new here, this is me. This is, yeah. I'm pushing 50 and I love makeup. I've been around makeup for probably most of my life and no formal training. I'm like Rachel Ray, you know, I just taught myself how to cook. I just taught myself how to do makeup. And now look, I have my own show. Just kidding. There's a couple things I want to talk about because I've been sent their products and I like them, and then they reach out to me and they say, hey, we'd love to give you another discount or like an increased discount for your viewers, or running a special. So, you know, and one of those is the RoseForever New York, the bouquet of everlasting roses that come preserved in a adorable hat box or some kind of box. You've seen these before. It's very kind of celeb, Instagrammy, like, ooh, look at me. I just got this flower delivery. And RoseForever sent this to me. This is the second arrangement they've sent me. And this is a pink velvet box with red roses. These are real roses. They are preserved. They smell amazing. It's like, this is the flower. It's amazing. I don't know. I walk in my room and it's like an English garden, you know. You've seen this in the background. They have a variety of sizes and color combinations. They have a variety of price ranges. Yes, it's more expensive than just sending someone a dozen roses, but it lasts a year plus. So it is, you know, this is going to last me. I'm thinking this is going to be like 18 months. It's going to look this good because my last one lasted well over 12 months. And it's just a really awesome thing to either gift yourself or send someone that you know would just get such a kick out of this. Maybe like a housewarming, something just really special, a bride or somebody that just got engaged. They're a small company, you know, and so I love supporting them, and it's great. Okay, 2 items that are skincare. Yes, these were sent to me in PR. So what? And the reason I say that is because I'm just going to give a little rant right now and skip ahead if you just want to get to my favorites. I totally get it. I'll put a time stamp, but I just want to explain something because it's a catch-22. No one on YouTube is just going to review for you products they've exclusively purchased just themselves. It's very rare because the nature of YouTube is to get the word out on things. And so if a company sees my videos and says that woman is over 40, she, you know, we love her style, she's got this, she's got that, let's send her a couple of our items, see if she likes it, and then, I mean, yeah, it's usually how the email goes. See if, you know, it's something I like, and then going forward, they either Sometimes they don't offer me a discount code. Sometimes they're just like, here you go, you know, feel free to mention our Instagram handle, blah, blah, blah. If it's skincare especially, I'll say, well, hey, great. If you're good with me using it for, you know, a couple weeks or a month, and then if I like it, I will let you know and I will share with my viewers. If it doesn't work for me, you know, that's kind of the end of where we're going with this. I turn down stuff because I'll look at the website and I'll look at the products and their ingredients, and I'll know that it's just full of triggers for my sensitive skin. And you guys know I sit here and I harp at you about what triggers my skin. So I'm not gonna just turn around and be like, I love this, and it's full of like peppermint and I can't use it. So my point being, someone said, oh great, another YouTuber that gets PR and just wants to share it to their subscribers with their discount code, blah, blah. And I'm just like, what? One, if I have a discount code, yay. I mean, you guys are watching me because you want to save money most of the time. And then two, free stuff? Okay. I mean, what am I supposed to do? I barely make money on YouTube. I don't do this for the money. Did you know that? I do it because I like it and I have fun. And a perk is that sometimes you get stuff sent to you and then you create a relationship with those companies. And they're women, a lot of them are just women running their companies, you know, running their businesses and trying to make ends meet and pay their employees and put out new products and keep up with all the trends and all of the, you know, so I don't know. I'm like, you guys, come on. I usually like a lot of stuff. I don't bash. I'll usually just kind of skip it or not talk about it, or you won't even see, or I won't even try it, or you guys don't even see what I don't like. You know what I mean? Decide if you want to trust me. You can decide if you want to buy what I say works for me. It's totally on you. I can't control that part. So I try to tell you what I like, what's in it. You weigh your options, and that's really it. Okay. Thank you. All right, moving on. So Dermatology had a tinted sunscreen, and they have a physical tinted sunscreen, which means it's all mineral based, zinc and titanium dioxide. Don't let that fool you. Those are still chemicals, but a chemical sunscreen is usually something like avobenzone or something, you know. Now, there is no right or wrong. Some people can only tolerate mineral sunscreens. Some people can only tolerate a chemical sunscreen. So think of it as just what is going to be the combination of sunscreen that you are going to wear every day, and or what works under your makeup or what works with your family life. And so this is fabulous if you are looking for a tinted physical sunscreen, and it's SPF 44. They changed the packaging. I talked about this in my speed review. So it's kind of, for my skin tone, it is the perfect neutralizing tint. It does not really add any coverage. It's not giving me like, oh look, it's makeup. It's not a tinted moisturizer in the sense that it's going to replace a foundation. It's a tinted sunscreen, so the tint is canceling out the white cast of the zinc. I think it's a fabulous deal. It's, you know, the amount you get for the price you pay, and I just think it's a really good product. And then the Care folks, they sent me the Triple Lift Molecule Mask, and I've been using this. It's just a fun mask. It's hydrating, and you just can spread it on. It's like a gel, and it dries kind of tight, like you would think, oh, maybe this is going to be one of those like peeling masks, and but it's not. And then it's just like your face feels kind of lifted and firm and hydrated, and it's really cool. And I just kind of, I use it on like my forehead, and I just feel like it kind of does this like smoothing. But the Care brand is for the perimenopausal or postmenopausal skin type, where we lose our moisture, collagen, elasticity, everything. So their whole intent is to provide triple hyaluronic acid ingredients that really help boost the skin and give it buoyancy and moisture. So I will list that, and but I do love that, and it just makes me feel so fresh. So many of you know I went to Maui, and probably you know on my Instagram, if you've come from there, or maybe you know me from YouTube, but you never watch me on Instagram. I shared my trip with my husband to Maui, pretty much a lot. I mean, you know, good highlights, and it's actually in my highlight reel if you want to catch it. But it was just me basically showing outfits of the day and whatever I was drinking, and when I went to the beach. Like, that's all our vacation consisted of, which was perfect because it's what we needed. But the items that I took that were winners, that I just like wore every day when I put makeup on, and that just helped in the 90-degree 60% humidity conditions I was in. It's the Bare Minerals Skin Rescue. I bought the little size just recently, and I have the Cashew 3.5, and that was a pretty good shade for me. I could even go up a little more because I just have a little bit of self tanner. I don't get a ton of color. So if you're any darker than me, I would bump up past the Cashew 3.5. I really enjoy this. I think you can put it on with fingers, you can put it on with a sponge. You know, you can wear it casually, like just slap it on with your fingers and it'll look good, or you can apply it with a more, you know, careful several step makeup process, and, you know, brush or sponge, and it acts like a foundation. So it's a really nice makeup. Oh, I should say the other item that was just, oh God, this Milani face palette. It's the all-inclusive eye, cheek, and face. And I know it's at Walmart, and I think it's on the Milani website. It comes in light, medium, and then like medium dark. And this is the light version. But this whole thing, like, I wear this and I wore this, and I loved mixing these two blushes together, and then with that highlighter, like, I just love dusting my whole cheek that way. And then it was like this kind of sun-kissed look. I did put a bit of bronzer, and it was just such a great palette. And I think it's a fabulous, I just think it's such a good value, and it's perfect for a one and done kind of thing. Now for bronzer though, I did include my e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. I love this. This is the shade, I can't remember which one this is. I'll look it up, because I had the darker one that was kind of more almost a contour, but I sometimes didn't put that on very well. This one, I feel like I can really just do it mistake proof, either with a brush and like a stipple brush and really apply it everywhere, or my fingers. I love that it's buildable. I love that it's a more sheer formula than some of the other cream bronzers out there. It doesn't disrupt my makeup. It's $6 or something, and it just worked so nicely over my skin. It just made just like this skin kind of bronze versus adding powder or adding something else. And I just think it's a really cool bronzer. I'm trying to really go into my stash. I've been buying less makeup. I've been using makeup either sent to me or makeup I've currently have. I only have been buying a few new releases here and there, just trying to kind of slow down my consumption and focus on things I already have in my collection, because there's so many, and there's just good stuff we forget about. So I love the Maybelline, the Brow Fast Sculpt. I have this in the soft brown is actually my shade. And oh my gosh, they call it a gel mascara, a brow gel mascara. I love it. I think it just does a really good job of doing that kind of, you know, fluffy combed through brow look that stays put, and it's so affordable. So I did that. So that was like fun vacation stuff just for the month of July, things that I love that knocked my socks off. The Alter Ego, the Shadow Kiss palette, I have a dedicated review of this if you want to see. I put it side by side to the Natasha Denona Glam palette. It is truly a dupe for it. I'm wearing it today. Kind of gave myself like a you know, like a bronzy, smoky eye. I love this palette because I am such a huge fan of taupe shades. Like, just give me beige, just give me shades of beige. And and so having the textures, you know, the different shimmers and metallics with mattes, and so I can so easily just whip out a look of, you know, kind of transition shade and shimmer, and yeah, so I like it. I like it because it's glam, but it's soft glam. I have so many cream shadows and two products that I just love using because, yes, I know they're high end. I feel like they're a little more on the affordable high end scale, but the Kaja, this Moon Crystal Liquid Luminizer, such a beautiful liquid eyeshadow. You can put this, and I think this is something called Luminary, or I can't remember the name of it. Is the name of it Moon Crystal, and then it's called Luminary Cream or something like that, but it's, so this is the shade I have. It has such a soft finish of just, you know, like an ivory pearl, but it looks so pretty to just dab either on your lid. You can use it for highlighter. You can add shimmer wherever. It's such a pretty product that once it's set, it's just there. You don't even think about it. You don't feel it. And I love it. And then I think it's, you know, I love drugstore eyeshadow crayons. But if you want to get one that is a little more money, and the Jouer shadow crayons are so, they wear so well. They truly don't fade or budge, and they don't feel kind of sticky or gummy on your lids. Because sometimes, like the e.l.f. ones or the NYX ones, I can feel it even after it's dried down. And I'm sure some of you out there are the same, where we just are very aware of what's on our lids, and it's kind of bizarre. Whereas the Jouer ones, I don't get that. So the color I grabbed to show you is Modern. This is like one I use for kind of like my corner shade. Sometimes I even line with it. And it's kind of a metallic, it's got a bit of a metallic to it. It's just such a good shade and formula, and then it's done. It really is like done. No budge. Okay, two mascaras. The C by Sharon C in the Yoma. Why can't I do this? Yoma Beauty. I did this again when I was talking about it. Okay, this is at Walmart. It is a offshoot of the Yoma Beauty that you can get at Ulta. And can you get it at Sephora? I know you can get it at Ulta. Okay, so this is the mascara. It is, I love this. It's kind of got the fibery, thick formula. It really combs out the lashes, and I like it because it's that thick bushy brush, and it's just that good mascara formula that for me is usually like, it's always a winner, and this is good, and this is, I like it. Okay, now one of you suggested the L'Oreal Butterfly, and I'm like, the voluminous butterfly. I don't like the Bambi Lash very much. It's okay. I think this formula is better. The brush is an interesting one. It's kind of curved. It's got a little bit of a, like one side is different than the other kind of thing, and it's got the bristles on it, you know, that are plastic, but it combs. You can really catch little tiny hairs, which for me are right here on the inner part of my lash line, because they're like invisible and short. and it fans it out, and I love it. It combs, and it's such a cool formula. I picked up the RoseForever lash curler in the concept store. It's $16. I don't know what makes this different. I just know that it does such a good job of getting really close to the root and just giving a nice curve without a bend like that. It's like curve. How can we do this? Curve versus bend. So I don't know if it's still in the concept store. I think it is, and I'll link RoseForever below. It's just a neat thing, so check it out. I'm very afraid of eyelash curlers, and this one kind of got me back into using them again, so it's nice. Lips, and I think then we're done. So I mean, I feel like I'm kind of going nuts with lip liners from the drugstore, and even high-end ones. I mean, I'm just kind of getting a lot. Yeah, it's like I'm collecting them. The Jason Wu from Target. And then for $2.99, LA Girl, the ones that you sharpen, the automatic ones are fabulous. Keep it spicy. I'm just gonna mention that because I don't have it here, but I love that lip liner. It is so good. It is so good. Okay, so these are so good. Wow, Rebecca. Okay, this one's called Bear. I mean, nude. It's a nude lip pencil, and it's not too soft, not too hard. I love that. In fact, I've got this one shade here. It is called Berry Wine. So I use this as almost it's the dark, deep wine. And I kind of use it to ombre out to kind of really give it a depth when I want to give that kind of pouty, overlined look, if that makes sense. I have a drugstore lipstick, the Lip Vibes, right, from Almay. I've always loved these lipsticks. I've talked about shades. I had Go Wild has been my go-to Almay Lip Vibes lip color. Like, I love that kind of nude pink. And then I tried Sleep Later, which did Mandy Lee, is this the one she loves? It looks so pale, It's got that like kind of nude, kind of, that real beigey nude pale shade. I love this color. It doesn't have a pink, it's more of a yellow undertone, but it's just been like my favorite nude lately, so there you go. Well, there we are. Thank you. July favorites. Thanks for listening to my little spiel at the beginning. And again, everything is going to be listed below. There will be discount codes, and don't shop or not. Well, thanks again, and I hope you're well, and happy August for all of us. Hey, Leo birthdays. I see you. If you've got one, tell me in the comments. Fire sign. Just kidding. All right, take care. I'll see you next time. Bye.